Hey everyone, I'm gonna do kind of a raw video. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, but go figure, I don't like videos. I like cameras and I like videos, but I wanted to share this part of who I am and what I stand for and what I've been through. Because those who know me have known that I've gone through a lot. I want to say a little bit over a year ago, I was at 339 pounds. I was probably a little bit heavier, but who knows? I didn't want to step on the scale. Um, I knew those numbers didn't represent me, so I just didn't want to do that. I refused. Um, so at the time, I didn't actually grasp the concept of how unhealthy I actually was. I stayed in denial. It pretty much it never stopped me from dating or being cute or doing anything I wanted to do. I was still walking. I was still doing my thing. I was very active. People know me. Um, I wasn't blind. I was quite aware I was a big girl. This, my friend, is my normal, and my family is. It's like it's just how it is. There was a saying in my family. You start off like mom and end up like daddy. That's my grandparents. Um, Mom was very slender. My grandfather was a larger, huskier man. Um, but over the years, I continuously tried to lose weight. I lost weight and I tried to lose weight in so many different ways. Went to the gym, tried so many different fad diets. Uh, Sean's insanity workout. Oh my God, I died on that one. Cabbage Giants, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, you name it, I tried it. Um, but none of it was sustainable. None of it. I couldn't. The more I tried to fight my way into it. Actually, it seemed like I gained more weight in the end because it just wasn't a lifestyle. It was a diet. It was a fad. It wasn't sustainable. Um, I eventually got to a point where I said, okay, I guess this is who I am. Love me for who I am. This is what you get. uh, and I was comfortable within my skin. It is what it is. Um, and then I met my amazing husband. I Everyone knows I eventually got married. I settled down. Um, he loved me for who I was. He loved every part of me, every bit of me, every inch of me. It never stopped. Um, but he was on his own journey. And because I am such a supportive wife, I like, okay, fine, I'll join you on this journey. He went into a journey of wanting to go vegan. I love steaks. um, Steaks was my biggest thing. Medium rare steak from anywhere, Delmonico's, filet mignons. I like the good cuts. Prime rib I wasn't doing nothing cheap. It was always the Queen's cut at Outback. Um, but that's what I liked. So I indulged. I lived a good life. I tasted the world, as much as I could. Um, that itself, living that life obviously didn't help any. I still, with going with him and his journey, it changed me. It changed me for the better. Um, I am now 150 pounds plus less. Actually, I'm at the point where I had actually stopped counting. I'm way less now than I did 18 years ago when I was in high school. Before I even had my daughter, my daughter's just turned 18, so I weigh less now than I did before I had her. Um, I lost a whole person, and that is to contribute to my wellness journey. Um, My journey is a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not a fad. It's who I am. I still get to eat the things I want to eat. What I had to do was break my addiction. Um, what we all seem to fail is that we all have an addiction to food. Whether it's one way or another, you got to remember we're at family reunions, we're eating this, we're eating that, we're Thanksgivings, big parties, family functions, especially in the Black community. It's a normal thing. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We all do it. Um, and that itself was the addiction I had to break. I love to cook. I absolutely love the kitchen. I still love the kitchen, but I loved it then. Um, Meaning that there was nothing that I couldn't cook. There's nothing someone couldn't tell me that they wanted me to make. And as a cook, of course, you're tasting it as you're eating it. But that's how I was raised. I want to now share with everyone a different way of living life. I'm so much happier. I'm so much healthier. I have a whole nother glow on my face. I've worn crop tops comfortably for the first time in my life last year. For my 39th birthday. I turned 40 this year. For my 39th birthday, I wore a crop top for the first time ever, like comfortably, belly button showing comfortably. I was so proud of myself. I wore shorts all summer long last year. And not saying that big girls can't wear shorts, but one thing about myself is that I'm always very classy. I try to stay classy. I try to make sure I'm representing my family, my children, myself properly. So for me, it just wasn't a thing. So, oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you. With all this, what I want to say is that my husband and I have started what was called our Simplicity program. And what I found out is losing weight, becoming healthier is a simple way. It's very simple. Hell, I did it with no exercise. I lost all my weight. I actually didn't start exercising, I want to say, until about 2 months ago. And then I started and I stopped again. But guess what? Weight still does what it does. It hasn't gone up. It's just sitting there. It will go down. I actually had to change my lifestyle a bit because of me reversing my world around. I also became pregnant. My husband and I has been trying for many, many years, and that was the other plus side of me changing my healthy ways, is that I do believe we can help women who are having fertility issues as well. And we want to help. It's just something we want to do so badly. I'm so passionate about this within itself because I know it can work as long as you want it to work. It really is like you don't have to give up everything. It's just not necessary to give it all up. What it is necessary is to believe in yourself, is to actually give yourself a chance. You tried everything else, I'm sure. But you haven't tried this. And I'm sure you haven't, because if you have, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I want to be your support. I want to help you along this journey. My plan is to get a support group together for you and be there with you the whole 9 yards, every step of the way. Even though I am in the situation I am in, it doesn't stop me from the way that I eat. I still eat healthy. I'm currently 3 months pregnant. I didn't have the whole nauseous thing in the beginning of throwing up or anything like that. So that's a really blessing part of it. And I think that really has to do with the foods that I ate during this time frame wasn't counteracting anything. I did get nauseous every so often, but I also trace back and I can feel my body. I can know when things are wrong. And then you can too. You can do the same thing with your body. You know when things don't feel right, and you know where there's things that you should change. I do apologize. My kids are in the background, but that's my life. I want to help those. I want to help those who want to help themselves. This isn't a program for people who tells me they can't or they won't, because if you can't and you won't, this will not work for you. If you're not willing to give yourself a chance and and try, I can't help you. The program is simple, but it's not easy. You know, it's not easy because you will be breaking an addiction. You will be changing your lifestyle. It's a whole change within yourself. Proof is in the pudding upon what I did myself. And people know me, and they see me all the time, and they know what I did and what I changed. So this is a lifestyle that is sustainable. Every so often, I still now, because over the years I noticed that, you know, one thing I didn't want to give up. Go ahead, baby. One thing I didn't want to give up is my fish. I love seafood. Seafood I found is very healthy for me. Um, for you, that might be a thing. You know, you want to still have seafood. You still want to have the fish. I still have that, you know, once or twice a week. I'll have my seafood. I have salmon. I have shrimp. I have crab. Haddock is a big thing for me. Once in a while I have it fried, but you'll notice that you're not wanting to eat it as much. You're not wanting to have as much food anymore. Your plates become smaller because you start to feel like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good. um, and you'll feel better. You know, you're not starving yourself. You know, I honestly, like prior to where I'm at now, I literally will only have one meal a day and one big meal, and I'm still healthy. I still have my energy, but I'm still eating. Like I'll have this one bigger meal. It's a meal full of color though. It's not just bland. You're getting things that's full of color all around you. So my meals were like, I may have some big haddock or poor man's lobster. I had that a couple times, but I have fish. I'll have a big old plate of greens, you know, kale, spinach, lots of peppers, onions, homemade uh, salad dressings, which is really simple, grapeseed oil. What you end up doing is cutting out processed food. Is even when I went vegan, I was still eating a lot of processed food. Processed food is the #1 killer with everything that you're doing. Even, I hate to say it, you know, you go to Jenny Craig Weight Watchers, you get those frozen meals. You didn't prepare it. Guess what? Guess what it's at? It went through some mass production. It went into somebody's freezer section. Now you have to go heat it up again. You have sucked out all the nutrients out of your food. So how are you actually becoming more healthy? You took all the nutrients out, and then they pop in. If you look at these labels, they'll pop in nutrients. But these foods should already have its nutrients. They shouldn't have to put anything in it. They already have it. But the food that you're cooking, when you cook it for too long, over, you know, really long temperatures, you're taking away all the good parts of your food. This program, I actually want to teach you how to shop. I want to teach you how to cook, simple things, meal prepping. All these things is something that I want to help provide you, and that's what we're going to do. We are health coaches. I did what I did so I can actually become a health coach for you, for my family, for my friends, my newest acquaintances, my newest followers. I'm doing this for you. There's no way in hell that you can't get where I'm at if you can't do better than I am. I know I'm a living testament. I've been shying away from this video for a very long time because I didn't feel like I needed to speak, but I'm noticing I need to speak. I need to tell more people, and I will, and I'm here. What we will be releasing over the next, I want to say, week or so, we will be releasing our information to sign up for our healthy program. Our healthy journey program is actually simplicity is key. We have a group that I will be opening up soon to actually get you a part of it, and we'll be here for you. So, peace, blessings, and light. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I know I feel like I got goosebumps. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.